Form 101, reverse fly. Class is in session. Hey, Coach Ashley here at the Critical Bench Compound. Today, we are focusing on the reverse fly. But real fast, are you looking to get shredded? Click that pinned comment below, go ahead, we're gonna get shredded together. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got the reverse fly. No, we are not flying backwards. I mean, if you want to fly backwards, go for it. That's your own prerogative. We'll talk about that later. But the reverse fly exercise movement. Actually, again, one of my favorite shoulder-driven movements. Yes, it is shoulder-driven, all right? And I do see so many mistakes on this, to the point that I was working out myself the other day at the gym, and the girl next to me at my gym, I do like, it's almost like in a class setting, right? So we're all lifting heavy. I have a coach who programs, and she was just like jerking this weight and just pulling it. And I was like, let me help you. You need to decrease the weight. She's like, what, really? And I'm like, that weight's way too heavy. So here it is, right? My first common mistake, I like to call it pterodactyl arms. I literally will tell my clients, don't be a pterodactyl, caw, caw, because that's what you look like, right? So pterodactyl arms, it's an overbending of the arms, and your elbows end up dropping, just like a pterodactyl. You can envision it, right? Don't have pterodactyl arms. How we correct pterodactyl arms, it's gonna be, we lead with the elbow. So when we're here, your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist should be in one straight line on a reverse fly. As we drive up, I'm having you almost tie strings to your elbows that pull them up so that they do not drop in that pterodactyl form. So we're here pulling with the elbows, and when you do that, even with body weight, you're gonna feel that medial delt, the center part of your shoulder, activate almost instantly by leading with those elbows. That's part of the reason I love reverse fly for the shoulders. My second common mistake I see is people bouncing. Like I mentioned, the girl at the gym, she was bouncing, her load was too heavy. So right away when I see somebody and they are just jerking that weight and they're bouncing, the correction right away is typically I'll put my hand between their shoulder blades and I'll decrease their load. So decrease the weight right away. It should be a nice controlled movement when you're performing that reverse fly. All of your exercises should be controlled unless you're doing a power-driven movement. You shouldn't have too much bouncing in your exercises, especially in strength training. My third common mistake is gonna be people who pull with their back, right? And what I mean by that is they're like squeezing their shoulder blades together right here, and they're pulling with those rhomboids, and they're pulling with their traps. Now, you will hit those muscle groups as a secondary muscle to a reverse fly. It is not a primary muscle. What I mean by that is that the muscle driver, the muscle we're looking for, is gonna be the shoulder. That's your primary muscle in a reverse fly. Secondary muscle groups will be the upper back, but you shouldn't be pulling from them, causing them to be a primary muscle, not hitting the shoulders. So typically we do see pulling from the back when the load is too heavy as well. So what I do right away is I focus on people, again, slowing down, decreasing the load. It's the mind-muscle connection that's gonna get you into that shoulder-driven movement and out of that back pull when people pull those elbows and wrap them around their back. Don't wanna wrap your elbows around the back. Remember, we wanna pull the elbows up as if we have a string attached to them. And right there, guys, we're getting shredded together. Click the link below. Let's get shredded. Form 101, class is dismissed.